Welcome back to the Monster Picker channel. Today, the 2020 horror thriller movie, Bone Breaker. Don't go down to the woods. A full-on terror ride from start to finish. So for this movie review, I will read the summary from the back of the case. We will go over some of the pros and cons of the film. I'll show you some of my favorite scenes and tell you why I like them. We'll conclude with the overall rating. Is this movie worth your time? Is it worth watching or purchasing the DVD? You're gonna find all that stuff out by the end of this video. Throughout this video, you will know all those things. But before we go there, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. Let me know you appreciate this content. There's only one goal, and that's to survive. Welcome to the land of the Bone Breaker. A secluded location in the countryside promises to be the perfect spot for a fitness video shoot, courtesy of a local landowner. Running late for filming, one member of the team trips while rushing through the woods, breaking her leg. She cries out for help, but nobody seems to hear her screams. Amongst the trees, a figure emerges, dragging a huge hammer. The team soon learn that they are being subjected to a sick game, having been lured in under false pretenses. Facing their doom at the hands of a sinister maniac. Can anyone survive the Bone Breaker? So this is the protagonist. And the first time we see her, she's going out for a jog and she's wearing this nice form-fitting outfit. And I gotta say, Monster Picker was pretty happy and excited. Look, she's cute. She's not covered in tattoos and have those weird plugs in her ear and stuff. There's no neck tattoos. Her hair isn't short. It's not half of her head shaved. She's pretty. And we get some great shots of her going up these stairs, and she gets home and meets her boyfriend. Another good scene is we meet these girls that she's gonna go on this fitness video shoot with. And they too are attractive. I'm like, oh my gosh, look at this. Not just one, but we get 3 hot babes in this movie, you know? So far we're doing pretty good. This isn't bad. We're off on a good start. Well, she's late for the shoot and the other girls meet the landowner, and it's this woman. And she doesn't seem too friendly, and you know what? We have 4 now. This woman, she's not bad looking either. There's a disturbing scene when the protagonist finally arrives and is told to catch up with the others, that they went on without her in these woods. And they're all given tracking bracelets so this landowner can find them if they get lost. They have trackers in those bracelets, including the cameraman. And when she's running out there to find the others, she trips and she does break her leg. And that was a pretty gruesome scene. I gotta say that they show the bone and it's popped out of the leg, it broke through the flesh. It's pretty gross looking, and now this girl she's not gonna be able to work out. She can barely move, and she, like the back of the box said, she's crying out for help. But the only one who helps her is that the landowner. And there's gonna be some spoilers here now. I'm gonna have to do some spoilers. The landowner, that woman, she's a psycho. She's, what the back of the box describes as a sinister, sadistic maniac or something. Yeah, that's her. So she's the one that brings people out to her land in these woods, and she just hunts them down, treats it like a sport. She gives them a chance to run away, and I don't know how much of a sport it is if she's putting trackers on them. That seems a little crazy and cheating, if you ask me. And yeah, so she starts beating these. Look at this scene. She's this one girl, this blonde's like, I'll take you on. and this is like the tough girl of the bunch. So she starts fighting this woman, and the woman, you know, gets the upper hand, hits her, and yeah, the blonde realizes she can't outpower this woman, but she's still pretty tough. And when the people with the blonde-haired girl, the guy and the girl, when they see that this woman's like a little nuts, they're like, come on, let's go, stop fighting. And when they see that the psycho lady gets the upper hand, they both get spooked and run away. What are the pros of this film? Well, the female cast is attractive, and they are wearing those, you know, sexy workout outfits. It's not a very complicated story. It's pretty easy to follow. And this film, this is probably the last pro. The last pro of this film. It has a very short running time. There are some cons with this film. Why are these men afraid of this woman? She's like 5'2". She looks like she weighs 115 pounds. They can't wrestle a sledgehammer out of her hand. They can't stand up. They're running from her. They cower from her every time they see her. Eventually, throughout the film, there's this other big guy who shows up, and he's not even a part of this original group of people that were there, and he just looks at her and he gets scared and runs away because she yells at him. I'm like, is this a thing like in the UK? Are men afraid of the women there? I don't really understand this. Yeah, that part was really annoying. And another negative thing about this film, the hot babes, not one nude scene. At least give us the one nude scene. You know, couldn't they have them running through the woods in bikinis? At least do that, do something. All right, the end. Final stage of this video. 1 to 5, 5 being the best. What do I give? Bone breaker. This is simple. I'm gonna give this movie, and this is being generous, I'm gonna give this movie a 1. I'll say this, the acting wasn't terrible, but you know, you look at this cover and you think this is gonna be a slasher in the woods, some crazy psycho dude, maybe, you know, like a Violent Nature type guy, some monster, or, you know, Jason Voorhees is up, but no. We get this 5', 100-pound woman scaring all these dudes away, chasing these women. They can't get together and overpower her. And I'm sorry, I just, you know, maybe, I don't know. I just didn't find anything intimidating about this woman, and I couldn't buy into it. I just couldn't buy into it. She wasn't believable as being scary and intimidating. Was she a psycho? Yeah, she was a psycho. But, you know, this was just, you know, it wasn't a good film. And, yeah, I say avoid this. Now, if you absolutely must see this film, I picked this up for... you know, I don't even think I paid $1 for this. I got this for really cheap and a lot of other horror DVDs that I picked up. But if you must watch this, if you're a masochist and you like to suffer through bad films, as I do from time to time, and as you've seen on this channel, I've reviewed some duds. It's free on this channel, on the Roku. Go to this channel, it's free. Happens to be a great channel, and they have a lot of free stuff. That's it. Thank you for watching, and stay safe.